Hello everyone, this is Zonstar reporting for AtheismTV. If you're interested in my channel, just go to Zonstar, or if you're interested in atheism news, stay right here on AtheismTV. Landmark decision could have wide-reaching implications for many child abuse victims in Britain. A woman won her case against a Roman Catholic diocese involving Father Wilfred Baldwin, who had sexually assaulted her during her childhood. What makes her case so special? Well, Father Baldwin died in 2006. However, the court decided that the church was still responsible for the dead priest's past crimes. This means countless victims may lay charges against any church for crimes committed by dead clerics. Lawyers for the Portsmouth Roman Catholic Diocese Trust said priests were not paid by the diocese and it had no control over their actions. However, Justice McDuff said, Father Baldwin was appointed by and on behalf of the defendants. He was provided with the premises, the pulpit, and the clerical robes. He was directed into the community with that full authority and was given free rein to act as a representative of the church. It was their empowerment of the priest which materially increased the risk of sexual assault, the granting of power to exploit and misuse the trust which the defendants had granted to him. After all the attacks on his moral character, Republican Herman Cain's team has decided to turn to God and the Bible to find protection against his enemies. In a recent tweet, his campaign chairman, Rance Priebus, quoted Isaiah 54:17, "No weapon that is forged against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord." Herman Cain may turn to religion to support, but that doesn't mean that the Christian Science Monitor is all that convinced about his posturing. Here's what it has to say on the subject. The voting public will make up its own mind about Cain and sexual harassment, but landing on that truth is actually less important for the future of this nation than acknowledging this one. That the shadowy spaces of our society, too many men still feel entitled to violate the inalienable rights and dignity of women. Next up, Becky Fisher of Jesus Camp fame is still up to her old tricks. The public reaction to the Jesus Camp documentary has been mostly negative, but the woman in the middle of the controversy, Becky Fisher, is far from embarrassed by her behavior and the way she's portrayed. Instead, she promotes the movie on her kidsinministry.org website. And although her original Jesus Camp had to be shut down, she's still going strong. In fact, her influence has increased beyond the borders of the United States. She's expanded her ministry to countries like Russia, the Philippines, and South Africa. She can be seen in her recent video teaching Asian children how to raise people from the dead. The link to the video, her website, and her YouTube channel will be listed in the video description. Next up, Israel proves that witchcraft trials are not necessarily a thing of the past. The JTA, the global news service of the Jewish people, reports that a rabbinical court in Haifa has fined a woman for practicing witchcraft. It all started when a couple asked the court for a divorce, but matters became more complicated after the husband charged his wife with practicing witchcraft. The woman denies the charge, but failed a polygraph test. The rabbinical court came to the conclusion that she was indeed a witch. The Torah is pretty clear on the punishment to be given in such a case, but according to the JTA, the rabbis found a source that allowed them to mete out a financial penalty. Instead of death, she only received half the amount that she was owed in the divorce.